start doing some behind the scenes stuff. Because it's a lot of stuff that you be doing that people just don't think Paris Nicole would do that.
Like what?
I'm not going to put that out there right now because it won't be as popular or as profitable.
Okay.
Then, so I'm going to keep that a secret.
All I know is, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Paris Nicole.
And Jimmy the Square Guy on the Liquid Truth, the political hip hop outlet.
Political hip hop outlet.
And it is.
I'm echoing.
it is Motivational Monday.
Monday. What you gonna motivate us to do today?
I
the topic today is so not my picking, y'all. Go ahead. What you?
I'm gonna go ahead and get it out there for starters. Today's topic is dominance.
So what does that mean? Dominance. Dominating.
Dominance. Why is it so attractive?
Oh, that's the topic?
Dominance in the bedroom.
Oh, okay. That's where it gets a little interesting.
That's where it gets interesting. Not fault. Dominance in the bedroom.
Okay.
Why is it a turn on?
To some.
We ain't gonna discuss it right now.
To some.
We're not gonna discuss it right now. We're not gonna do that.
Okay,
But before we go there, we're gonna get into the word for the day. We're gonna start this thing off right. Start it off right.
And
okay.
I'm so naked today.
And today's I can't even find it. Today's word for today. It is. Oh my God, I can't. Here we go. It's Monday, y'all, so I need some motivation myself.
Hey, that was funny though.
Yeah. So you better do that song.
No, yeah,
you do that song.
Okay, no,
boom.
need me though.
You doing that dance.
Yeah.
Hit you.
Yeah. Don't. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, man.
Today's word for the day is: sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows.
That is so deep. Why do you have to get so deep with it?
'Cause I'm a deep brother.
That's so.
Sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. But I say it should be the other way around. Because sometimes your heart knows things that your brain don't. Because you be trying to rationalize it, trying to justify it. But within you be knowing, I know she giving it up out of both legs. She ain't no good. I be at work.
Why you always go so negative?
I'm just because I know.
You ain't messing with some scallywags. Wait, read it one more time.
I'm gonna reverse it.
No, wait. Can you just read it one more time and then you can reverse it?
The word for the day is: sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. But I think it should read like this: sometimes your mind needs more time to accept what your heart already knows. Because sometimes you be knowing inside something's going on, but you be like, you know what? Now I'm tripping, or maybe just maybe this. You're trying to rationalize it. Mm-hmm. But within, when reality hits and all things come to fruition, you be saying, I knew it.
I think it's good for both ways though, because sometimes your heart is more involved, sometimes your mind is more involved. Sometimes it just depends on the situation it's in. I'm trying to think of a situation where my heart, wait, what was the question again? Where my heart was...
Sometimes your heart need more time to accept what your mind already knows.
Yeah. Because people follow their heart so often and you're trying to do the right thing, but your mind knows. I think that's where that's coming from. So yes, I think the way it says is pretty good. Your heart usually wants to do the right thing and follow the right way. But your mind, because of experience you've been through and the things you know about a person, you try to give them the
benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt. So your heart needs to like catch up with it because you have such a big heart. But sometimes you just like, you gotta say, and just do what you gotta do sometimes. That makes sense.
But again, that's just my way of accepting it or understanding it better. I think you should just say sometimes your mind needs more time to accept what your heart already knows. Because a lot of times when people say, "Oh, I should have followed,"
but that's still the opposite of what you said. That's the opposite though. Like your heart already knows the good of a person. You're doing a good deed. You're a good person. You're doing good. Your mind is what tricks you, and your mind needs to come on and pick up the pace.
Okay, so I think we're saying the same thing.
I think we're saying the opposite thing.
I'll tell you like this.
Hey, do y'all know what we say?
I'll tell you like this here. A lot of times, however you choose to say it, whatever word you want to put first, it's a lot of times, some up here don't mean I be matching here. You be thinking one thing, but you feeling something totally different. Then when it happens, you say, I knew I should have followed my first mind.
Yeah. Either way it goes, that's some tricky words, but it all is deep. It means something good, and there's some truth behind it. So hopefully that good word of the day is good for you. Now, back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna let that alone. Anyway, let's go to this here. You know I always got a, oh my God, I be damned what the hell and all that stuff. Now, this is something that just really took the cake with me. I have seen a lot going on with this corona stuff.
Yeah, where's my pointer?
Your pointer is
I'll find it. You can keep talking.
I've seen a lot of stuff with this corona stuff going on. I done seen family members ride in the car.
Boy,
all of them got masks.
They be in the car by themselves with the windows down. And then they have a mask on their face.
A family of 5 ride in the car with a mask on. Like they gonna give it to each other. I done seen a prostitute on Bissonnette
with a mask on.
But this...
Hey, look, but you know people wear masks because they're protecting you. You're supposed to wear a mask so you don't breathe on other people. Do you know that? If you don't, that's what you're supposed to wear a mask for. So it's being courteous. So that prostitute on the street said, you can wear condoms. I'm going to wear a mask. And when I give you a blowjob...
How you...
Because that's what they do.
You know.
That's what they...
I don't know what they do out there.
I mean, duh. Anyways, look, people be parked, okay? Look.
Parents, don't.
It just,
Don't.
I didn't see.
Don't.
I was like, look, hold on.
Look, I
thought this lady dropped something and she was having a hard time getting it from her seat.
She was having a hard time.
But the dude had his seat pulled back and I just saw her
giving her a hard time.
And I looked, I'm like, oh, does she need help? And then I realized real late, oh, let me mind my business. But yeah, so
Pat, you slow with it.
I am. I can walk into some craziness and not realize what I'm walking into. But anyways, what's your oh my God? I got my
okay. Again, I have seen some of the weirdest things during this corona pandemic. This takes the cake. Look at this picture here. This woman got a Bible tied onto her face as a mask.
Yeah, she say the word, the blood that was shed, the Bible will protect her.
Ain't nothing getting paid. Listen here, if this woman get corona with the word of God on her face, we all in trouble.
That's the Bible, little bitty Bible.
She had a King James version tied to her face.
Now, when I first seen it, I did like bust out laughing. Because people are always saying, I don't wear a mask because the blood.
Look. Look at the African lady in the back.
Hey, I can't. Is she looking like what?
She looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep, she got the same thought I got. What the hell is you doing? So, out of all the stuff I've seen, just take the cake. Now, let's go to the next one.
Who keeps texting you during this?
Nobody. What are you doing?
Oh, you just be on your phone.
I'm strolling to do
I'm
my
about
watch
to get on my phone too. You got her not being disrespectful or rude or unprofessional.
Okay, so here's another one. Here's a what the boop. It says, what comes to mind when you first see this? Hey, what comes to your mind when you first see that?
It's stupid. What? I don't even think about it. I don't give it no thought.
When I first come to mind, what I say? Stupid motherfucker.
Say it again.
Stupid motherfucker.
What?
Don't worry about it.
How you say it? Stupid motherfucker. I can't cuss y'all.
Stupid motherfucker.
Stupid motherfucker. Okay. Nah, man, you already realize and know that they just doing stupid stuff, so stupid.
So, it's ridiculous.
No, but you know what?
I bet he white.
Ooh. Yeah, look at his hair sticking up.
Because,
I can see.
You know, it's just FYI. I'm not saying black people are better than whites, not vice versa. But we are different. Our thrills and adrenaline things are different.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is definitely an adrenaline rush. I'm like, why is he doing that? Because there has to be a reason, and there probably is a reason.
Black folks don't do stuff like that.
But I will tell you what black folks will do. They will fix a roof. They will climb on the roof They will do whatever they need to do on that roof to make some money.
No, the Mexicans.
Wow.
The Mexicans.
Black people too. And Mexicans and blacks. What's the difference? Wow.
What's the difference?
While getting drunk. I see that.
I tell you what the difference is. One getting the wall built around to keep them out, and the others had chains on them to bring them here. That's the difference.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay.
I know.
Gosh, you just gotta bring back the past like that, huh?
It's better than you putting this. It's better you putting this cotton up here.
Okay, shut up. I'm done.
Yeah, I tell you, I would, y'all. We're gonna go to commercial break, and we come back. We're gonna get into the days. We got one more. Oh my God, what the hell? Put together. And we're gonna bring in a caller named Dennis Spurler who's gonna speak on this picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll be back at the commercial break.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? What's happening?
For you to do. I need you to hold your breath until you can't hold it anymore. And then I want you to get up and get out and get it.
I was a boy, now I'm a man. Same stand with the game plan.
Man, if you want it to breathe, let's go. Woke up every day, there's something to prove. I just trust in my eyes, think what I'm gonna do. Keep going with ride all the way through. The dream I did, not made it. Aim for the sky, then I fly the roof. It was your doctor, then stop your move. This dark, dark world, yeah, I feel like Snoop. I didn't give a fuck, he gave her two. We fight 9 times, get back up 10. About what's best for us to win. Don't think that you did.
Let's talk about procrastination. It is the dream stiller, the dream killer. This one word has stolen more dreams than a lack of money, talent, and resources combined.
What you waiting on?
I'm on my phone. I'm on your phone.
And we're back. Again, let's explain why we're on these phones. We're doing a watch party and we don't have nobody here to do it. But we're going to get it done. And welcome back to Motivation Monday. I'm Jimmy Square Guy with Paris Nicole. And this is your political hip hop outlet.
That's right. Political hip hop outlet.
So, we got one more picture we're going to go into. Oh my God, what the hell, and all that.
And then the subject.
We're going to get in the topic for the day. But we're going to talk to this dude about him posting his picture and what his thoughts on it. Let's go to this picture up here. Now, check this picture out.
Oh.
This is an organization.
Is that too much light?
No. This is an organization that one of the many purposes, they're organizing and helping all blacks who's able to get gun license.
Oh. Look like the Black Panther for 2020.
Well, not only that, it's just, you know.
But we're going to call him and he's going to tell us about
I think that's who can explain it best.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't
because
know.
This, I don't know if this is a black militia group.
This is Black Panther. He's got a new hat. And they're all, I don't.
You know, I don't know if it's a black militia group. I don't know if it's the new black part of the new Black Panther Party. I don't know if it's just a lot of folks coming together, or it could just be something that they're formulating on their own and saying, hey, but these dudes call the KKK out.
What?
Yeah, they call it the Ku Klux. Do you know what the
Yeah,
KKK?
I know what the KKK is.
Okay, I'm saying you shelter parents.
Because I know what the KKK,
Yeah.
if anything, I know what they are too. Dang. Now what happened? Who called the KKK?
It does not mean cool cats from Kansas City. It don't mean that, parents.
I'm from St. Louis.
Well, it's the same thing.
Kansas is down the street.
Yeah. So
Hey, but seriously, what happened?
These guys called the KKK out, told them come on out. You know, they always doing street rallies and coming out.
I thought the
against.
KKK were like hidden and they don't let nobody know who and what they doing and where they at. Still.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen. I don't know. I tell you what, we're gonna call Dennis Sperling. Somebody gonna give us some light on this. He posted a picture, had some commentary on it, so we're gonna let him explain the picture and his take on it.
KKKs, they still out
So
there.
let's call Mr. Dennis Sperling.
Why?
What?
Nothing. I had to write my numbers down. And you can look on your phone. But I had to write mine down. What do you call it? Double standard.
How am I doing?
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Dennis?
Microphone.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Dennis Sperling, the author, the musician, the business owner, the entrepreneur. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. What's going on, my brother?
Ain't nothing, man. I follow a lot of your commentary, and when I see you put little things up there that's kind of controversial, that raise my eyebrows, I got to ask why. Now you got this you got this picture, not just your page, but it's a picture going around on several people's page about this black organization. Now I don't know if they're the new Black Panther. I don't know if they're some type of black militia group or some new organized group. But these guys are going around calling the KKK out to come to a meeting. They out there with their guns. They're helping other blacks who's able to get legalization on concealed weapon license. They're trying to help them get those done. So I know you put it up there, and I want to know what your take is on it.
Well, first of all, man, brother, thank you for having me on your show. And I don't know if many of you, your audience knows, I'm a licensed attorney, licensed to practice law in the state of Texas and several other states. I'm also a father and of 3 black boys, and I love my people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that doesn't mean my people are perfect, but I love my people, and I respect what we've had to endure in this country. I can trace my roots back to 1808 to a plantation called the King Plantation in Virginia, where one of my first slave ancestors can be found on the census and all the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
So, my whole point is that we have as many rights in this country as any other group of people in this land. Our ancestry in this country as African Americans predates many of those Europeans who came here through Ellis Island in the early 20th century, 1905, 1910. We've been here 100 years before them. So any right that any of them have, we definitely should have.
True.
So this group in NFAC is basically saying you have the Second Amendment right to carry or to have a license or to carry a firearm.
Dennis, what's the name of the organization again?
NFAC.
NFAC. And what?
Not effing around coalition. And basically what that is they're not just the Black Panthers. They're not just licensed gun owners. They're black Americans who are exercising their right to bear arms.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not doing anything illegal. When the militiamen do it, it's not a problem. When those gentlemen, and I call them gentlemen using the word gentlemen loosely, stormed the Michigan Capitol, those white men with their arms, they were considered patriots. They were patriotic. They were exercising their Second Amendment right.
Mm-hmm.
When those gentlemen, and I'm going to use that word again, gentlemen, when those gentlemen marched through Charlotte, North Carolina, and caused all those riots, our current president of the United States said that there are good people on both sides, or fine people on both sides. But when these black brothers, these black men and women, by the way, which is symbolic of the Black Panther Party,
Mm-hmm.
by the time the Black Panther Party had graduated into its later stage, it was majority women, majority black women. But the bottom line is when you see black people together exercising their Second Amendment rights, there seems to be a problem.
True.
So what I want my black brothers and sisters to do by posting up my page is letting them know that that is perfectly acceptable for you to exercise all the rights that your ancestors fought and died for under the Constitution. Oftentimes, many of us, our ancestors, slaves in this country for free, without pay, could reap the benefits of what was written in the Constitution. And it wasn't until very recently in history, through the Civil Rights Bill and some other bills, that we were able to legally hold those same rights, the right to vote, right to the land, and those other things. And so, what my page does, man, is that it allows those lawyers and doctors and engineers and those, the snooty black folks that they've arrived. Because I'm allegedly one of those snooty black folks with my degrees and all that stuff and the Ivy League education and all that, I make it okay for them. I make it okay for these snooty black people to go ahead and grasp these things. This is what I do on my page. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because a lot of times, my brothers and my sisters who get that education, they think they're better than the average black person. But unfortunately for them, it's not until they get that Negro wake-up call that they realize that to these folks that don't like us, we are all one big Negro. That's what we are. It doesn't matter how many vowels you have in your last name. It doesn't matter what accent you share, what part of the world you're from. We are all one black people. But unfortunately, some of my educated brothers and sisters feel like they're better than the other brothers. So it takes somebody like me to say, no, this is what the people want. This is what you should be on top of, because you serve no purpose without your people. If you're a doctor or a dentist or whatever you are, if your people on here, the mother folks that put you in those positions, they wouldn't want you either. They'd have no use for you. So, this is the purpose that my page serves. Aside from speaking up for black men, I basically validate things that a lot of our professional brothers and sisters in that class wouldn't otherwise. They'll think, oh yeah, that's just for the people that, you know what they say, man. That's just for them people that didn't pull themselves up by their bootstraps. That's the rhetoric they talking about. You know what I'm saying, brother? Am I making sense? Because I think this is a timely message, and I'm glad you called me. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Very well. Dennis, I just, over the years that we've seen a lot of innocent, unarmed black men and women killed by police officers, we always seen rap songs made about it. We've seen a few protests. We've seen blacks destroying their own communities. I have never seen this type of response before.
No. What you're looking at, brother, is, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan refers to this generation as the Joshua generation, and basically said they're not like us. They're not afraid, And even dealing with my own son, they're just not afraid. They're not like my mother's generation. And honestly, I think growing up how I did in L.A., you just didn't have any room for fear. Once you realize death is just a part of life, you stop fearing death. When you start believing that you're going to be dead at 24 years old, then death is no longer something that you calculate how you live by. It's just something that's going to happen, probably sooner than later. But the bottom line is, man, this generation is different. They are not their ancestors, and that's no disrespect to the ancestors. They're just not their ancestors. They don't have that sort of fear in them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so when you approach them, they're not afraid. They don't see the white man as Superman. They don't believe the Superman Clark Kent. They know that these Marvel movies are just movies. It's not real. You see what I mean? And here's another thing. There's too much internet and too much access to too much communication. It doesn't we can talk to each other. We can compare notes across the world. This is the difference between now and what we had back then. There's no isolation anymore. The people in China, the people in Nigeria, the people in South Africa, the people in Vietnam, the people everywhere around the world, in the UK, we can communicate instantly and we can compare notes. And at this point, we realize this is one system. This is not just a one-off. This is not just in America or Texas or the South. This is in Missouri. It's in New York. It's in LA. It's not just in Kentucky and Houston and Louisiana and Alabama. This is a system of oppression. Now, I want to talk to some of the white folks out there.
Oh, shit.
I am so proud of some of you young people who are out here protesting in the front line. But don't make this whole thing some sort of marketing gimmick, okay? Because
that's what I was going to bring up next, because, excuse me for cutting you off, I see a lot of this I see them doing things that they haven't done in the previous times, but and this generation is different from our parents' generation. But one of the differences I see, which is a downfall to this generation, they don't have the fear. They have the zizz and the heart and the courage to go after to change things, but they don't know how. A lot of them are trying to do it the wrong way.
You're doing a good job at it to me.
Huh?
Because I said it seems like they're doing a pretty good job to me. Because I mean I'm a student of history, and I've seen things come and go. I've seen movements come and go, but what I have not seen is 3 months of sustained protest and these young people not standing up for it. And then on top of that, you know, I was going to say this, you know, we have 3 basic groups of white folks. You got the white people who are allies, who actively fight against white supremacy, racism, and then you got the white folks, and this is the majority of them, who just really just reap the benefits of it and can go either way, you know, but they don't want to fight against it because they reap the benefits from the system. And lastly, you got those white supremacist racists. You can know, as white folks, you can no longer sit around and be silent and not say anything. When your silence is complicit, that means you co-sign with that. We know you benefit from this system. You know you benefit from this system. It's no secret. You have to actively be working against white supremacy, racism. That is your job. So it's great that you like basketball. It's great that Kobe Bryant was your favorite all-time basketball star. It's great that you love all the black music, and your best friend is black, and your stepdaddy was black, and your favorite coach and math teacher from high school was black. That's all fine and dandy. But what are you doing to confront white supremacy, racism? What are you doing to address your people, your ancestors? See, we can get our people straight. Black people, we know how to get our people straight. We know how to deal with them. But what are you going to do about your people so we don't have a repeat of Mr. Aubrey? So we don't have a repeat of the young lady who got shot in Kentucky, or George Floyd? What do we do, or Rodney King? What are you going to do? How are you going to begin to talk to your own people to check them? Because it is their responsibility to end white supremacy, racism, not ours. But what you have now, brothers, what you have is the NFAC presenting an alternative to the kneeling that we were doing to Colin Kaepernick. You didn't like the kneeling. You don't like the protesting. You don't like the rioting. Well, you know what? Now you got thousands of armed black people walking through your street. Make a choice. These are your choices now.
So the NFAC means Not Fucking Around Coalition.
The Not Effing Around Coalition.
Well,
it's not.
It definitely look like they're not playing around.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know. I've just recently heard about the brothers, but they come in the same vein as the Black Panthers. They ask for the brothers are we want peace. You know, we're tired of being afraid when the police pull up behind us. We're tired of them rushing in our house with no knock warrant. You see what I'm saying? We're tired of watching them beat other black people, black men and women that look like our mothers and sisters and fathers and brothers. We're tired of that. And at some point, all roads come to an end. And that's where we are now. And here's another thing. This whole COVID-19 thing has shown black Americans just how vulnerable this system is. Just how vulnerable this almighty country is. It's been brought to its knees by an invisible adversary that came out of nowhere and crushed the economy and put millions of people out of work. And here's the crazy thing. It took a week and they let loose trillions of dollars to send people money, and they couldn't give us reparations for all the 400 years that they always needed a committee to do that. They always needed to investigate. But immediately you getting people getting $1,200 checks, people getting $1 million checks, trillions of dollars being let loose and given to random people. Some people who weren't even here doing slavery didn't really help build this country. They just helped maintain the country. But you can't give us the money, the only people that were brought to this country against our will and forced to labor in this country, forced to endure so many atrocities, the murders, the rapes. See, they try to whitewash slavery during these history classes. Oh, they make it feel like the slaves was happy and everybody looked like Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and they was smiling and whatnot. But yeah, you know what? It was some slaves smiling, but I promise you it was a joke. It wasn't real. They was just trying to do what they had to do to survive, to keep master in his tyrannical ways from killing them. How many black men and boys and black children were killed during slavery by white women who abused them while they were in the house? How many black men, women, and children were beaten to death in those fields? How many died on the passage over? These are the things that America has to atone for. And America has not been willing to atone for it. So whether you're going to pay us directly or the God above is going to take it out of your ass. And that's what we seem to be seeing. And I'm going to tell you like this. COVID-19 is just the tip of the iceberg.
I believe so too.
There are other diseases that are coming. There are other pestilence that are coming. They find the new ones every day. And if you really want to get deep into it, man, look into your holy Bible. Look at King Nimrod. Look at Babylon. What happened in that story? And I'm talking to you as a lawyer, but I'm also speaking to you from basic understanding of history and how life works. Our technology has outstripped our morality. And that's why we're being punished. We know more than we should. Our same technology is destroying us. The same thing that allows you to travel from Tokyo to New York in less than 24 hours is the same carrier that's allowing these diseases to go across the world in a matter of days and destroy us. That same technology.
Yes.
that same thing. And so, if God is a just God, He hears the plight of black Americans born here in the United States, centuries and centuries removed from their homeland and their culture and their name and their true understanding of who they are. He hears our plight. And whether you black folks are ready or not, things are changing. And y'all have to keep that in mind. So that's where I'm at, brother. This is just, I'm not afraid of this. You know, I mean, I'm not a scary black man. I mean, I got pistols and rifles myself, you know. But a lot of you brothers and sisters, y'all don't want anything to change. A lot of y'all like the system that we live under.
Well,
a lot of y'all find this racial biasness merely an inconvenience. A lot of people like being master's pet Negro. I mean, that's just the truth. Can we be honest with you?
Yeah, because, you know, it gives you something to talk about. Some people like being mad because that gives them a voice. That's the only voice that they have.
But they don't want justice. They just want a better spot in the system, and I understand that. They just want a better spot under the umbrella of white supremacy racism. Matter of fact, some of them are so afraid that these Negroes will be in charge. They don't know what to do. They ain't even going to visit black-run countries for vacation. They so afraid of it. Can't get them to go anywhere.
Dennis.
They like what they dealing with.
Man, look, man, our break is coming up, man. I thank you, man. And our next one, we're gonna try to get you to zoom in so we can see your face up there, man.
Okay, man. And look, man, I appreciate you having me on, and I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate my ability to speak candidly and openly to you.
Man, look here.
I always expect brothers like you, whenever you see me on TV, I'm gonna be speaking in the same voice, and I'm speaking from the same place.
You have always done that. Every time I saw you, you have been the same voice everywhere you went.
Yeah, and that's how I intend to be, man. God bless you. I love you,
brother. You too, man.
Thank you, people. And God bless the whole human family. All we want is justice. Give us justice. That's all we want. For the Asians, the Latin, the white folks, we give black people justice. That is what we want.
All right, man.
Right with God.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yes, sir.
All right. That is Dennis Furlan. His take.
That's the one who was on with Pussy Lee, talking like, why do you like Trump?
No, that's not him.
That's not him?
Okay. No. Dennis Furlan, you see him a lot on the Isaiah Carey show.
Oh, okay.
But he was on this show a while back, and every time we call him for some commentary, he's always available.
Okay.
And they need that. So I tell you what, we're gonna go to commercial break, and we come back, we're gonna get into our day's topic, which is dominance in the bedroom. Why is it a turn on?
If it is.
It's a turn on.
If it is.
It's a turn on.
We're gonna talk about that when we come back.
Yes, I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, I got a question for you.
Ask me.
We back here with the Naked Truth. I'm Jimmy Square Guy with Paris Nicole. And today's topic we're going to get into.
My question, okay, so.
Today's topic, just a reminder, it is dominance in the bedroom. Why is it a turn on? So many females say they want that dude that's affectionate, that's loving, that's caring, that's gentle. He's a gentleman. He shows a chivalry. But when he gets in the bed with them, then he wants to be handled.
Who told you that?
That's
Wait,
what
hold on.
That's
This
what
is
she told
what
me
I think.
yesterday. I mean,
Y'all was just about to say, you must have experienced something like this, and now you're like, well, why? Why? Did it break up or something, and you left her mad because you weren't so dominant? You were still passive?
No. I'm dominant in the bedroom. Yeah. I'm
Says the guy who's on
I
stage.
am the Teddy Pendergrass in the bedroom.
Okay.
You know what Teddy Pendergrass
Yes,
is? Yeah.
I do.
He the only singer that make a girl force me to take her drawers on and throw them on. Yeah, take them, Teddy. Shoot, take them, please. Don't say that no more.
How old are you again?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
So the song I think of when you think of that is that dude who says, "Who came here for love making, not me." I can't sing it.
Please don't.
What's that dude's name? But then we found out that song was dedicated to a dude. Oh my gosh, it just messes me up every time I hear it now. But I love the song.
Anyway, so many women like being dominated in the bedroom. They like to be handled. And it's a scary borderline thing because, you know, if you get too rough and she's saying no and you think she's playing and you do it anyway, you may hurt her, she may call the cops, you go to jail.
Well, dang, how rough you trying to be? How dominant you trying to be
okay,
in
but
this situation?
maybe I went too far. That's what she told me yesterday.
That's it.
I mean,
exactly.
not
That's
yesterday.
what I'm saying. You must have got messed up or something. That's
No.
why we on this subject.
No, we're not.
It must have went wrong for you, and you need to figure out.
And
you need
do
closure.
not call up here. I'm telling you.
You need closure.
No, I don't need to call. Seriously.
Let me teach you a few things.
Let me ask you this here.
Mhm.
Do you like,
Oh,
I'm not saying rough sex,
Mhm.
but do you like a man to be kind of taking control in the bedroom?
It's a two-way street because I am controlling, and I like to control the situation sometimes. But it depends on if you know what he's doing. If you know what he's doing and you know how to get it in the right way, then go ahead.
It's more than one way
Take
to put
charge.
it. Oh, I took that literally. But I mean, okay, most alpha females who's very bossy, controlling, aggressive, they like being dominated in the bedroom.
Okay, so
And I know some.
all I know is, ladies and gentlemen, and for you, you need to understand, women are not microwaves, okay? So if you're trying to be aggressive and dominating and all that other stuff, treat her like an oven. Get her warmed up. That's where we need you to be more sensitive, more understanding, more soft and touch, and but still firm with it, okay? You gotta be firm still, because you don't want to touch it like a little. I need you to feel grip some things.
That's what I want to see right there. What you want? That's what I want to see. What you say it again? Y'all look at it. Do it again.
Anyways, you gotta.
Let's I tell
But
you,
at the same
let's
time,
call some alpha
the
females.
whole thing is you gotta get it gushy, and when you can get it gushy, she can't feel nothing too much, and that's when you gotta get it in real good and hard.
What is gushy?
Gushy.
What is gushy?
You got it. Let me tell y'all something.
No.
I am the female
Let's
that you want to talk about this week because I like subjects like this. The last show we did a while ago was very embarrassing. I don't really want you to go look at that because I was telling you different positions, but it was so boring. We're going to do that again one day with real
Let's call
stuff.
some of these alpha females.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Don't call the first one first because she always be asleep. She just going to stay in the
Okay, we're going to call this one right here.
Slaps.
Who was slapped? She be
Slaps.
slapping it? What's that?
Slaps.
Okay.
I don't know what that's saying. Oh, 541.
Don't call a girl number out on the
I
air.
didn't say all of it.
Oh. Call a girl number out on the air.
Let's see where she at.
I hope these people at home.
Hello. It's _slaps.
Hello?
_
Hi, may I speak to Slaps?
Anyway, stop. Hi. Hey, what's up? This is the Naked Truth. You are on the air. How you doing today?
With Jimmy the Square Guy and Paris Nicole. And do they call you Slap because you slap it?
I mean, basically, that's just...
Oh! So look.
With poetry, that's... I got that name because it's like a West Coast slang term. Like when people say something slaps, like it goes hard.
Oh, slaps.
Like
yeah. I remember that.
So
Yeah.
it's just like, it's just jargon.
Okay. Today's topic is dominance in the bedroom. Why is it a turn on to most females?
Are you the dominant one, or do you like the other person to be dominant?
I like to be dominated. I'm definitely a sub. So just from like my personal experience, I think with like BDSM in general, it's just an escape to not have to think. Like you don't have to make any decisions. Like you're just entrusting someone with your body. So obviously, I expect them to please me and to satisfy me in like every way possible. But I think for the most part, I like being dominated because they're in control, and like the rest of my day, I'm in control the whole day. Like people report to me at my job, people report to me once I get home. So I think just not having to be the boss for like that moment in time is really what does it for me.
So when you just got through saying that, I would have to say you're a hard worker, so that's good. But I was gonna say, sounds like you're just lazy.
Okay, let me ask you this. This what the guys want to know. What is it about being dominated in the bedroom that's a turn on?
So do you like, so when you see the guy or whoever it is, your mate, being strong and doing whatever they do that's dominating, does that actually turn you on, and why does it turn you on?
I think it's less for me about being strong and more about actual pleasure. I guess just what turns me on the most is how much pain I can take and it still be pleasurable.
Are you into S&M?
That's a good question.
Say that one more time for me.
That sounds like some S&M stuff. Do you know what S&M is?
Well, yeah, I just said BDSM. I mean, that's like the ultimate domination off anything.
Oh, so you're into that?
Yeah, so I'm a sub. So you would consider me a sub.
Baby, look, girl, you teaching. I know I like sex and all, but you teaching me something.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know what that was when you said that. I thought you said I'm a stud, and then I was like, what? Maybe she be a stud.
My God, no.
Okay. We thank you for that. We gotta make some more calls and see what's some more.
Do you have any last minute words you want to say before we get off? Get off.
Anybody who's being dominated, I mean, I hope she gets in more than enough songs, I guess.
Right?
You have really enlightened our audience today.
All right, thank you, Slaps. Have a good day.
Slaps.
You guys have a good evening, okay?
You too.
Okay.
So I would have to say, like I said, you men think people just like the dominance, but it is true. We don't want to necessarily always just sit on our back, but it does feel a lot better when a man knows what he's doing and knows how to handle it and just please us.
But Paris, I want this. We trying to get.
So I don't think the question is dominance.
I'm trying to find out why does that domination turn? What is it about it that it turns women on?
I don't think you're trying to say dominance. I think you want to say, what do the females find in them grimy ass niggas who want to put the head in the pillow and just come here, girl.
Calm down, Paris.
Oh. And choke you and grab your hands.
Is that what goes on that door you got?
Oh.
Because I feel like
anyways, back to what I'm saying. So I think you're more into S&M.
You got that.
What's S&M?
S&M is when you do the chains, the whips, and all at the time.
Yeah, I think you like that kind of stuff.
That's not me. I'm a Christian. Paris, what are you?
What does that have to do with being a Christian or not? It's all about being pleasured and however you want to be with your mate.
I don't do stuff like that.
Okay, well, anyways, that's what he really talking about, y'all. Dominating in the bedroom means, I'm asking you, I'm going to ask you.
We're not saying what it is. We're not saying what it is.
I'm trying to find out. To go down on me right now.
I'm trying to find out what is it about that turns a woman on.
Okay, wait, hold on now. Do you find it a turn on?
Yes.
Okay, here you are, you're kissing, right?
Women
and then the girl's trying to be real sensual with you and she kissing your neck. And then you just go ahead and take her head.
No.
And that's dominating.
No, that's not.
Just get down there.
That
is dominating.
Let's call somebody else.
What does it look like? Let's call her.
She's pretty
smart on
Let's
stuff.
call her.
Let's see, what does dominating mean to her?
You on something else.
Well, I don't know what dominating means because okay, this is what I like to do, y'all. If I'm going to dominate, I want to listen to my music. I want to take control. I want to get on top. That's a 4. I want things my way, and I'm gonna have it my way. I'm a dominating person, but I want you to please me.
Hi.
Hello. This is the Naked Truth, and you are on the air. How are you doing today?
I am fantabulous.
Fantabulous. You are here with Paris Nicole
And Jimmy the Square Guy. Why you didn't say you was?
Oh my God!
Yes! Get excited! It's what? What are we excited
Oh my God.
for?
Well, what we got? we're not famous yet. But I want to ask you a question. This is Jimmy, and today's topic is dominance. Why is it a turn on in the bedroom? We understand what dominance is. Paris got her different views, but Paris got some crazy views about being dominated. I hope she don't do a dude like that. But what is it about being dominated in the bedroom that turns a woman on?
Wait, I want to know, what does it mean to you? What does a dominant person look like in the bedroom?
I know, I think it could mean different things, because that's what I was just about to ask. Dominance to what extent? Because for me, I think it's more so about the control. Somebody's taking control, they're taking over, they're, just doing everything. But then there's a certain level where, there's these restrictions and the blindfolds and the whips, the chains and the, all that. I don't know about that part.
But so let me ask you this. To your level of dominance that you prefer, what is it about that turns you on? Paris say that gets it all gushy.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm saying, but what is it about the dominance that turns you on?
I know what it is.
Oh, shit.
I think it's because you... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
I think it's because when somebody is taking control in that manner, it makes you feel, desired and, wanted, and that feeling, I guess, it gives you kind of like a rush, oh my gosh, they want me so bad.
We're smart together, girl. I was going to say the same
Paris,
thing.
you got a rush out of that, didn't you?
Because I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, that's what's so eternal.
What it is to me.
Sorry to interrupt you. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead.
Wow. Okay. So, are you an alpha female?
Definitely am not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not, no.
Oh, wow.
It's good you know yourself. Because I was going to say, if you say yes, girl, I'm going to be like, what?
Okay, miss. I'll tell you what.
You're strong. You are strong and bold, though. You're just not you know when to take charge when you need to and handle business, though.
Yeah. I like how you said that.
Okay, is anything else you want to say in closing?
Well, I didn't get to hear about your...
That's because you're not watching the show, obviously. So you need to
I
watch the show. And you were going to win a speaker today, but you're not watching the show, so you can't win the speaker with a $10 gift card.
Thank you, ma'am, but keep it down.
Yep. In order to know what we're talking about, you got to watch the show. Sorry.
I'm singing now.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
I would have called a girl out on TV. Watch the show, though, okay? Don't be... So, to answer your question, what makes it gushy, everyone? Every woman wants to feel desired. Why are you looking like that?
Because you finna tell something.
Because I'm all in
No, yeah.
Man, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous because you can't get it in like that at home.
Oh, I get it in. I get
That's
that
why we're
in.
having this conversation, because you did something wrong and we're trying to help you.
No.
I will teach you things.
If I had did it wrong, the cops would have came. She don't play that.
Okay, so like I was saying, the girl, what turns the girl on is the simple fact that she knows her man wants her in those ways, and he knows how to just take control and give her or take it and wait, I forgot what I was trying to say. But in the sense of being desired, when she knows that he is all in for her.
It makes her feel like he just wants
Okay,
this.
so but I will tell you this though, because I am the control freak and I'm dominant. There's certain people you can't do certain things with, but it still can be a turn on. But just know, when you do certain things and the girl is not all into you like that, she will let you do it because it's going to be pleasurable. But some things, if you go beyond areas, you probably won't see her again. Or you probably won't be able to be as intimate with her. But I don't kiss, okay? I don't kiss. You can do a lot to me, but I'm not kissing you.
And that blow-up doll does not have a tongue. So let's make one more call.
How can a female have? I've got toys, but I don't have a blow up doll.
But you keep saying you got a boyfriend. Nobody met this dude.
Who cares?
We all care.
Nobody needs to meet my guy. He doesn't even. Anyways, back to the. Let's call the dude and see what he got.
Okay, let's call. Who is this here? Dre.
That's Dre.
Let's call Dre real quick.
I hope he's available.
Okay,
We'll
if he's not, then oh well. 832. What is that?
83258.
Oh shit. Okay, 8.
Dang, you need some help?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 832.
Not out loud.
You can't call him in.
Okay, so I was watching TV
Your
today.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice
Well, you
message.
won't be talking to him.
Well, I was trying to get you a guy so he can be on your side and tell us the real
I don't need
deal.
nobody on my side.
Well, you don't know what you're doing or talking about, so I
We're gonna make one more call before we go off there. Let's call her. Let's see what she gonna say.
Oh man, we're almost done. Who? Oh, she gonna be asleep. So as we go on.
Hi, this is Brittany.
Hello, Brittany. You are on the show of the Naked Truth with Paris Nicole and the Square Guy. How are you today? You are live.
I am good. How are you?
I'm so glad you picked up. So we have questions about sex. Are you up for sex right now?
I mean, not really with my dog on my lap, but you know, I can still talk about it.
Women have a tendency to be attracted to dogs.
So what's the question?
Whether they're on 4 legs or 2.
Yeah, right?
Wish it was 2, but it's definitely 4.
Okay. Today's topic is dominance in the bedroom. Why is it a turn on?
I can only speak for myself and my colleagues.
You gonna speak for yourself and your colleagues?
Who you speaking for?
Your colleagues too?
Yes, I can speak for my colleagues. You know, we talk about, you know, stuff we probably shouldn't.
Okay, are your colleagues boys or girls?
Girls.
Okay. So why do they say that dominance is a turn on to them?
Number one, you know, women are so empowered nowadays. You know, we go to work, we're bosses, we have children, like we dominate the rest of our lives for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So there are times, especially, you know, vulnerable times when we are like literally stripped down, where it is just nice to not always feel like we have to take that position of dominance. You know, just going back to, you know, why women were made, you know, biblically speaking, we are supposed to be the helpmeet. And because we have been forced to be heads of household, which is not what we were made for, it is just nice to really take on that role.
The lesser role.
That we were made for.
That's a nice,
in my opinion,
philosophical response.
So, oh man, when we say it just sounds like we're lazy.
Paris is the type that she wants to be in control.
Are you going to really speak for me?
Yes, because from what I know from you, she wants to be in control. She wants everybody to think she's gonna run something all the time. And basically, I know when she get in the bedroom, her dude handles her ass too. Any type of female that got that aggressive attitude and always thinks she knows something and always trying to ray up on a dude is the main one in the bedroom and be getting her ass handled.
Okay, first off, you don't know. I know you want to know.
I don't.
I can
I
see
know.
how you looking at me.
I know.
You want to know? Okay, I'm sorry.
I tell you what, let's call him.
Anyways.
Exactly.
Okay, look, hold on. Anyways, I do agree with you. Because a lady on the phone, I do agree with you. We want to be, we want them to take over and just handle our body the way we can trust them. Now, when you can't trust his ass because he gonna beat it up and put holes in the shit and act a fool with it and tear the walls down, that's when there's a problem. Men think that that's what we really want, but we only want that if you got it juicy enough. Can you stop?
Yeah. True. But then I will also say women
Okay,
who
yeah, because
are a little too dominant, or who guys may think are more dominant than they should be, could also potentially be bi because they have that, let me see how far I can push him. So you got to be careful with the type of woman that you're dealing with as well.
Okay, we're gonna stop talking to you now. I don't.
Uh-oh.
You have a good.
You tell it.
Wait, you're getting on a different subject. You talking about people that are.
anything you want to say? Anything else you want to say before we go, real quick?
No, that is it.
This job
I would have gave a fake name if I knew it was you guys.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was confused. Okay, we ain't got. But
yeah.
hold on, 2 minutes left. For everybody who's out there, you need to understand this, and that is, the woman is a oven, not a microwave. So get it warmed up, then show her that you know how to handle her body, love her body, and treat it right and well.
I agree. She said women are ovens and not microwaves, but a microwave heats up just a lot faster than an oven. So,
Then, baby, you got you a whatever.
so it depends on what kind of woman. You might got your microwave woman.
All right, so, but I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is foreplay first. That's what I'm trying to say. You should foreplay with her.
We know that, but
No, some people don't know that. Some people don't. They just don't know how to do that, because I've had plenty of experiences. I'm like, what do you think? And that's exactly why I say females like it when the man takes control but knows how to handle her body and do it right. And then that's why she was, yes, and that's why I say I gotta take control, because a nigga don't know how to do my body right, so I gotta show your ass and do it my damn self.
Thank y'all for tuning in. The Motivational Monday with Jimmy the Square Guy, Paris Nicole. Remember, everybody got their music and their videos together. Send them in. We're gonna put them in rotation, and we're gonna play them on this show. Thank y'all for watching. And hey guys, keep handling up in the bedroom.
All right, have a good one.